Hello everyone and welcome back to another live stream here on the twitch.tv/the Xisuma. I have been looking forward to this. We're going to Gleba today, a whole new planet. And the last time I streamed, that was indeed my intention, but we quickly learned that I was not prepared. However, I am fully prepared for this one. There is very little for me to do, but I'll bring you up to speed and show you what I've been up to. I want to... Actually, no. Do I need to check on these? You need to accumulate 40 of these. Or something like that, yeah, to start the recycling process, which is now kicking in. What you're looking at here is just my build that I copied from my old world. And it did actually have refined concrete and stuff like that underneath, so it would have been a little more aesthetically pleasing. Anyway, you need 40 of the uranium to get this thing rolling. And once we get that rolling, I needed this thing right here, uranium fuel cell. I think I needed 4 of those. And then I would be able to make... Yeah, it's coming back to me now. It's almost maybe worth waiting a little bit. So while I give you a tour, we might just get enough of that stuff, but probably not, to craft the fission reactor. Where is it? There it is. And that thing will be amazing to put in our armor, which is new, by the way. We've got some new armor. As you'll see, one of the perks of that armor is that I could just go in any direction and fly over the top of stuff, which is so cool. And look at this thing. I'm moving extremely fast as well. I'll explain that in a little bit. So, Hero Blender, Maddie, Chiwi Pepper, Unlike Shah, Shuninth, Ollie Gazaki, Ye Old Envelope, Frosterline Cold, Bunny Mountain, Not a Crow's Corpse, welcome to the stream. Karen Cake says, hey X, just a real quick hello since you always decide to go live when I'm at school. Okay. Thanks for saying hello. Yeah, I mean, this kind of time for me to stream is a bit unusual, but it'd be too much of a squash for me to stream later in the day. I just realized, actually, right now is a good time to do this. So, we want to build up an excess. Didn't I say 4? And I think that's literally it right there. What do you get back? 41. We've got what we need. Okay, we're going to start with a slightly different plan then, but a very good one. So, let me grab that. Okay, I want to get through stuff quickly. So, our borders are properly fortified with robot logistics to repair them. I did want to do this with a train network, but I need to get a train network that's compatible with Space Age in 2.0. So I actually went and did this manually, right? Which I can do because I can get around the map very quick now. And I took 5 of those. Let's go put one back. Let's not be greedy here. The next step over here, by the way. Wait a minute, I'm pretty close to having 8, and then maybe I could make 2 of these reactors. The process over here is to then start to feed these into other ones until all of these are running together. Okay. Yeah, so my character moves around fast because I've got this right here, by the way. Mech armor. It's slightly better than regular mech armor, which increases the inventory size. Now, I actually prepared to save scum it, right? I was going to roll the dice, and if I didn't get this, I was going to re-roll it by loading the save and crafting it again. And that was more out of curiosity to see if you could actually do that than to make that a strategy. Turns out I got this one first time, so I haven't actually conducted that test. Then all of these movement speed bonuses that you'll see here, I've created a setup for getting this. I haven't really applied it to other equipment just yet, but it's pretty darn awesome to have this. So I've got quite a few. I can whiz around. It means I don't have to use the train network as much. There you go. We got 8. All right, that's exactly what I wanted. Welcome to the stream, Zippy Ribbit. You can't even be hit by trains with mech armor, says Maddie. That was an experiment I wanted to conduct at some point. Like, I kept thinking, wouldn't my mech guy just get out of the way of the train? So it's good to know that that is probably how it works. And now we just confirmed that because the train went by. You didn't even think about save scumming. Yeah, like I wanted to do it out of curiosity more than because I just wanted to give myself like an easy ride or whatever. But I got it first time, so that was no bother. Yeah, okay, so I have actually rebuilt my rocket silo stuff over here. Okay. And I love this mall system so much that I decided to reroute all of my resources here and roll with this. It's been pretty good. It's done a pretty decent job. It's slowly making a few extra things. Like, if you want this thing to go fast, you need to come in here and multiply this by like 10 at least to get it working a little faster. But once it settles down and makes everything, it's pretty darn good. Over here, loads of stuff for space, all prepped. And then here, you'll see that I've created another little gambling setup, okay? We recycle solar panels for use here again. So I've stockpiled some of those. And I've got a tier 3 stuck there. Same thing here. I only got 2 of those. Then I'm going to call them tier 3, even though it's like the second tier. I need to get used to calling them rare. So like uncommon and rare. And then over here we got a whole bunch of uncommon thrusters. So that we want this stuff on our rocket ships, right? To make them more efficient. Is this a solo game or do you play with others, e.g. hermits or anyone else? This is a solo game, but I would love to play with others. That would be cool. JSTP3000, welcome to the stream. If ever another hermit mentions Factorio, you tell them X is up for it. All right? You say X will show you the ropes. X will do whatever you want. I'll get out of the way. If you want to do multiplayer, I'd love to be a part of it. P256AH, thank you so much for 6 months, my dude. Appreciate your support. Yes, that is the sound of some slurping of a hot cup of tea. I'm warming up my hands now. Milk the Moose, good day, X and chat. Good day to yourself. Kobe, am I from Australia? Nah, mate, I'm from the UK, innit, bruv? Blue Raven says, heyo. Bear predictably says, hello, gamers. Maddie says, X will show you the ropes. The derps, he means the ropes. I would be quite a helpful partner, I think, with a new Factorio player. No, you know the things to aim for and what kind of directions to nudge someone in. Yeah. Oh, this is how I made all of that stuff, right? And I disabled it because I kept getting lots and lots of uncommons instead of rares. So quality modules, we want those to get higher, right? Where do we make quality modules? Over on Fulgora. Whoops. Over here, I've been experimenting a little bit, okay? Been trying to fine-tune things. So now I'm prioritizing making productivity models because that makes a lot of sense for this right here. Now, I've also been watching some Nilaus videos. And every time I've tried to do this, I don't see it as a possibility. But in his video, he can craft those things in here. I don't see that. And also, I think no. The other liquid that we got here is not made there, but these were definitely being made inside of here. And like as I go through, right, I'm not a madman. We can see that. Maybe it's something you unlock here, right? So rail support foundations, all it does is rail related stuff. I don't know where that comes from. Let's what's the name of this thing? Let's be smart. Okay, get rid of it. It's called the electromagnetic plant. Let's use the word plant. I think that's going to bring up lots of other stuff though. Cryogenic plant. Okay, electromagnetic stuff. What about Holumium or whatever it is? There it is. Okay. Holumium processing. So I can't do that inside of that building, and I don't know why. It's in the foundry, not the electromagnetic plant thing. It's a Volcanus thing. Oh, do they look similar? Do they look similar? Okay. Foundry, got it. Right. P256 says, I don't know, this guy kind of gives hardcore American vibes. Where are y'all getting British from? It's the flag waving, is it? I'm constantly waving the American flag. It's you know, you'd think I'm American because of that. So yeah, anyway, right, we're doing stuff like this. This is our bottleneck. Why have I not productivity models everywhere? I don't know. So starting to build up on that front. But then that creates a shortage of red circuits. So then we come back to this weird, like, I look at this and I think, well, you know, like, look at how much stuff is full. It's literally going around in a circle and getting destroyed. What's up with that? I also created some systems where we use these to say, if you have lots of iron but less than 100 steel, then this turns on. So then we start to produce steel here. Same thing for if we need iron plates and we have the right amount of iron ore, we make that calculation. Right? Actually, it's just if iron ore goes under a certain number, we turn it into iron. Do we need copper wire? Yes, we got less than 200. Do we have enough copper plates in the system? Then this thing activates, right? So that tries to help balance things out here a little bit. But I've been looking at it, and I noticed that when this thing is giving like a full belt of stuff coming through, it's mostly recycling that's hogging up all of these belts. And then I added this to pull out some stuff that was getting stuck in there, specifically the holmium, is it? Holmium ore that we want to get out of there. So that now those things get immediately pulled out, and I just saw one whiz down here. They go to where they need to go. So that's like a tiny improvement, but I think the throughput here isn't good enough. And how we're using what's coming through isn't good enough either. Because we continuously recycle, we are wasting. And so you want to try and push these items into somewhere useful. And it's tricky to figure out how to do that. So I've disabled it now, but I had this system going, although it seems to be really, really slow. So I upped the numbers here, but it's still kind of slow. Not sure what to do about that, but we are trying to gamble and increase the amounts of higher tier items that we make so that we can make the quality modules straight away later. But it feels like this is the wrong setup. Like I'm missing something here. And up the top here, I did disable this. I think I re-enabled it again. We're doing... In fact, I'm going to disable it because I think what we really want now up the top here is to get productivity modules throughout the rest of the place. So we'll let the creation of this back up, and then productivity models will naturally be prioritized. But yeah, I am gambling the higher tier stuff, and then I'm automatically sending them to these rockets, and they go up to space and they get brought back to the main planet. So yeah, that's kind of the situation here, and I don't really have a solution for it, but I think one thing is to rebuild this setup to house more items. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. Hey, Winnie T Ford, 80 months. Hi, X, are you enjoying Space Age? I'm about to start my first try at this DLC. Have fun. I'm enjoying it. If you're starting in a new world, it will take a while to get to the Space Age stuff, and I would recommend not rushing, because when you rush, you make mistakes that slow you down later, right? So make sure you build a really robust setup to get you to space. But thank you, Winnie, as always. Thank you for 80 months. Very much appreciated. Hope you enjoy playing the Space Age. Smellovision says, I am really struggling with Fulgora. Let me give you a tip, right? You can see my progress through the different islands that we had. This is my first one, okay? It was fun to do everything organic. It was slow, but I enjoyed myself. My tip is to get more towards this kind of setup. Get an array of recycling going on. Funnel those materials around your base quickly. I use robots for that. So if you can get robots unlocked, then you can start to use the modular mall stuff. Just plop down a blueprint, and you can build up the what are we calling it? Collection network? I don't know. You can build up all those things that you need to go build other stuff really quickly. And I actually copied that back here in the world. I'm talking about this blueprint, the parameterized one. You put it down, you tell it what you want to make. It's very cool. You've been gambling for a legendary quality modules for about 20 hours. You only have 3. Yeah, it's probably going to get very like grindy, right? Like I'm gonna focus on what's fun, like I usually do. By the way, we should have been doing something this entire time. Should have been doing something rather important. I'm going to... Oh, I don't think this is... Is this... Oh my god. I should have picked up some uranium and iron plates. There's now a chest over here full of iron plates, so I'll grab those and let's go get the other type of uranium. It's Tuesday, is it? Dash Max? I don't know. I think that kind of pun should be reserved for a day that actually sounds like my name. Oh man, that's some good tea. That's some good tea. Right. What do I want to make? That. And I need 19 of the other stuff. There should be plenty of it about. Why did this stop, by the way? It actually ran out of the lower type. Interesting. I'm gonna take all of that. No. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's just... I didn't expect the lower stuff to run out. Maybe it needs 20 of the normal stuff and the lower stuff is fueled by what's coming from there. That sounds like how it actually works. I've just managed to cleverly misremember. Okay, so if I just come over here and nab all of this, I kind of want to get those ones too because we're going to redistribute them. Okay, then we're going to go grab one of these. Just plop it down where there's power. Set it to that. We're going to want 8 of those. And how many did you want for each recipe? Just one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Okay. If we come over here, we said we needed like 20, right? Double check that. Or is it 19? It's 40. Oh. Makes a little scratchy sound. I promise you, we're going to that new planet real soon. Yeah, okay, so that works. But then I would want to move all of the leftover uranium 238 into there. Oh my god, whoa, slow down. It makes that many each time? Dude, I totally didn't see that. 10! Oh my god, let's double check the fission fusion thing. Hi, where is it? You need 4, wow. And I got 40. Well, okay, that's... Job's done. Let's chuck that in there. That gets going again. This one's going to be close. Right, now we get the 238 from over here. I use my rail network. I should have probably just pumped that stuff straight in. And I do that manually quite often because it takes so long for this stuff to fill up. But it's not a big patch, unfortunately. It's not a big patch that we got here. So yeah, that's the uranium setup stuff. Okay, we're almost ready to go. Now we've got to go craft those other bits and bobs. And then I think our inventory is pretty clean for the most part. Still figuring out how I want to do logistics and stuff. Kind of doing them by planet at the moment. Ah, great idea. Thanks. I was hesitant to use robots, but now I think about it, it solves all my problems. It's a Geiger counter sound, says Smell-O-Vision. Oh, yeah, of course it is. Yeah, I get a little hesitant to use robots too sometimes because it's like path of least resistance, and I really like the whole bus belt and moving materials around this way, but using them in that environment really taught me how they're quite superior probably for a lot of situations, and that planet definitely suits them very well. Right, okay, so we are going to... I don't know why I removed it. We're going to use it again. We're going to make a fission reactor next. Right, low density structure and blue chips are right next door. And so are my fuel cells. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, but you want a whole bunch more? I mean, I got a lot up here. Okay, so it was like, what was it, 250 and 4? I planned on only making 2 of these. Chuck you in. So let's go double check. Like, the thing is, we get to take this to the new place with us, right? So if we double check here, where is it? Where is it? Did I actually take it out? That'd be helpful. Yeah, there it is. All right, how big is it? Oh, okay, so it's bigger than I thought it would be, but the thing is, we've got all this space up here. So technically, I'm generating less power now. Now that will just generate power. I think putting a third one in... No, we can't quite put a third one in. At least going left to right. So if I decide this doesn't generate that much power, those were generating 30. This generates 750. So 30, 120, 240, 480. It's actually not like that big of a swing. That's interesting because I thought it was going to be a massive swing. So I'm going to put a third one in here, actually. And what we'll do is we'll move our equipment grid around a touch. We've got these batteries here. I do actually have 2 extra roboports. Apparently I just put them in. Interesting. Okay, that leaves us with this like 2 gap at the bottom that we're not really using. I'm going to wiggle things around a little bit again. Yeah, just put that there for now. And put that there as well. You know, the movement speed is great for this space. We might not necessarily need it where we're going. Let's make our third one of these. Okay, over here we're going to drop those in there. Drop the solar panels in. Return that. And grab those. Very nice. Yeah, I kind of wanted 4 roboports, so that might be going over the top. That'd give us a new robot limit as well, so we'd have 2 stacks on us. Okay, also, stuff like personal lasers might be super useful. Dude, how did that one get swiped out of there? Okay, let's drop 2 of those out. So now we're gonna... I didn't take it. Now we're gonna do that. If we align these slightly better, there's kind of like room for one more there, isn't there? But then we've got all these awkward bits here. Yeah, so if I head out with that, I can even put some solar panels in here so we're really on top of energy production. Might be overdoing it. I'm not sure if there's some like 1x1 things we could put in here or if I've got a spare battery somewhere. Let's change this recipe to MK3. So you want superconductors and MK2. Let's go ahead and make one more battery then. Where's the malt? We should have a MK2 battery in there. Yeah, this needs to be set up differently here now. It needs to put everything to 0 so I can look at what's in the mall and then grab something. That's at least the concept for that tab. So that needs some reworking since I'm still figuring this stuff out. Right, so we'll just want one of those. That'll get brought to us. Is there anything else here we want to slip in? Because I do have the personal laser turrets available. My movement speed is significantly lower now. Might want to compromise on that a little bit. And then this is just going to be wonderful, though. So solar panels all the way across there. I could possibly put one more personal laser in. Oh, no, I actually have this here as well, don't I? For some reason, I thought I had only had 2 on me. Okay. This is why I might start gambling this again, so we get higher tier ones, because they're really, really decent. Oh, how many did you want? 5. Great. Just great. It'll take us a little bit longer to get there, peeps. Just a tiny bit longer. Alright, and then we're going to request 1 personal laser. And then we'll probably be on our way. Oh, I read your message too late, Matty. To use the quality modules to get higher tier fusion reactors. I'm silly. I should be doing that right now. This should always be here, so that when I come here to craft, like, these are ready to go. Which was kind of the idea of having it here, and then I turned it into a little module, so I forgot about that. I do actually have some way better ones here. What are we doing? Got to think this through a little bit more. Okay, quality modules go in. That stuff can go in. Those can go in. This is already made, but this one here we get to gamble it, right? Come on, dice roll. Cross your fingers, chat. Hey, Maddie's Kep, you're in hospital. Oh, dude, I hope you feel better soon. I hope whatever's going on gets sorted out. That sucks. Oh, wait, look over here. My power is just continuously going down right now. I have done that thing where I've just assumed this would be good enough, right? What's the balance? There isn't an overall summary. No, there is. There is for battery capacity. Yeah, I think it's kind of hovering a bit. Maybe we'll take a Roboport out. They are quite... Yeah, now it's ticking upwards. Okay, that's probably... Is it ticking up? It's hard to tell. If I take out another one, it will probably really start going up. Is it changing at all? It kind of looks like it's just staying in the same spot. That's really weird. 25%. Thanks, Maddie. 26%. So it's very slowly ticking up with no Roboports. I managed to have 2 running entirely on solar before. These things should generate more than I had before. 24%. That's not encouraging. Why? Oh dear. So I have to fill this up full of solar then and not get my at least 3 Roboports. Maybe the fission wasn't that much of a boost after all. We did the math on this. So it's like 120, 240, 480. So from 480 to 750, that's you know, not the craziest amount, but it helps. It's because the tier 3 batteries take a lot of time to fill up. Yeah, I guess that might be it. But it looked like it were going down when we had 3 of these even. I'm going to try for 3, and worst thing comes to worst, we have to drop that out of our inventory. We're in the new place. So it's 30 now. If we see it tick down to 29, then we're going to have to drop that. Right, so those things go in there. 31. Okay, it's ticking upwards. It's going in the right direction. Let's now grab... I kind of want a steel chest. Oh, what's going on? Let's grab one. We're going to put everything away and head to a new place. Exciting times. Let's get rid of that. Set that to 0. Be nice if there was like a temporary request. Deliberate thing. Where you could just be like, quickly give me this. Okay, disable. Trash will unable that, change that if it just so happens to get in the way. Well, now I need another one. Pfft. Okay, now I do need to do something genuinely temporary. Also got to get rid of that. Let's check the red bar. It's 43%. I mean, maybe I misread it and I could have got another one. Why is it taking so long for it to get here? It's still not here. I did select one. The last one came straight away. Just all I need is that. Whatevs, bruv. Whatev. Whatevs, bruv. Okay, so all of that goes in there, and now we're ready to go to a whole new planet. Oh my god, it's so exciting. Travel to... Right, let's make sure we go to the right space platform. I didn't show you this earlier. That's the same old thing. This has been tidied up. Nope, not at all. It's unused is a little better. Although it's giving me some error. Maybe I didn't do this one either. Anyway, check out this. Took the time to really flesh this one out. I think some of the key things to point out with how I've pushed things out a little bit is that there's more turrets and they sort of pass their way through. So I use the turrets as storage systems to the next one rather than having a belt like up the top here. But the belt at the top does a really good job. And then that just means around the sides here, like so many more of these are squeezed into the area because they fill the space by passing through to another one. Also, this setup, much better. Look at that. Because these go between either tank. So if you're pumping in fire, I'm going to call it fire. What is it actually called? It's called thruster fuel and thruster oxidizer. So thruster fuel actually goes through each of the thrusters diagonally. So you just got to make sure... Well, that being said, this one actually goes into that one, but then there's no connection for the next one, right? So some of this pipe might actually be a little unnecessary. Going this way, it goes all the way across to the other side, but it also goes back into that one. Interesting. I didn't quite notice that before, but yeah, you can see that's a better setup, right? Walls around the outside, lots of solar panels, and none of these things have increased rarity just because I haven't got around to that yet. But this is our Gleba vessel, so that's where we need to go. And we just want to tell it we're going to the Gleba vessel. Because it's all ready to go, man. I was prepared, and it took me 30 minutes to just talk about all that I've done. And then also craft some armor stuff. Armor-related stuff, should I say. And I forgot to gamble them. Whoops. But I think we've learned that they were quite cheap to make, so we'll probably gamble some higher quality ones pretty easily. Good luck, says Dashmax. Thank you. I did read a tip that it's a good idea to save before you go to a new planet, just in case you make some big mistakes. So we'll go ahead and save right now. And we just finished some research. Pretty cool. I forgot to mention that things are going slow with potion production in my base because of it being throttled. So we'll have a quick look at that. I kind of just want to... Can I pick... Stopped at Navis, drop to a planet. So if I select Gleba, it will travel to Gleba. Right? I don't think it's working. See, I looked at this and I thought I don't want to reconfigure this stuff because you can't change the planet here. You have to add a new destination. So we'll add Gleba, we'll click play, and then we'll say oh, I don't know. Circuit condition. Yeah, this is the thing. If I put in a random circuit condition, it might be the wrong one. Okay, item count. That'll work. So, something we're not ever going to have up here, you know, right now. Spidertron equals... There you go. 666 Spidertrons. That ain't going to happen. So, now we're traveling there. And it won't loop back round to somewhere else after. Alright, there might be new asteroids and stuff, but quick look over here so I can show you what I was talking about. So it seemed to me... Oh, do you know what? I've actually remembered, I got a little ahead of what I'm going to say. But it seemed to me like we were low on crude oil, so I went and put efficiency models into pump jacks, got more pump jacks in, even extended all of this all the way over here. It's kind of ridiculous, and then I realised that it's probably copper that now throttles all the other stuff because of the green circuits. So, yeah, not actually anything new to report on there. Now, one thing that might happen is we might get a fourth type of asteroid start to come through at some point. Promethium asteroid chunk. I don't know when and where we get to see that, but I don't think it's here. What type is that? It does look a little different. Okay, you just grabbed a few of those. Nah, it's probably that one, the carbon, right? Got ice, got iron ore, and then carbon. The game actually autosaves every time you go to a new planet for the first time. It's a really nice feature that saved me a few times. I usually put both passenger present and passenger not present in the ships. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Then they won't start if you put both in. Okay, so we got all the way there, no problems, and we've still got plenty of oxidizer and fuel left in the tanks. Really good. And we've still got plenty of ammunition around the place, right? And now all the asteroids we don't want are getting dumped out of here. I did wonder, right, here's an idea. Is it worth creating one of these that travels back and forth between a planet and then drops iron off to it? Because this is like a self-sustaining activity at this point, and therefore you could send it on a journey to just continuously farm asteroids for iron. I think that's like a project that I want to do at some point. We're going to go drop to Gleba. I guess maybe the function here is to drop you if you're above it, as opposed to get the ship to travel there. Now, I have seen little bits of this planet before. These are the ones with the penta creatures, which I thought was really cool. Okay, so we've got tips. I think we had these last time we landed on a planet, and I completely didn't look at them. Wow, this place looks exciting. Let's go all the way down. So we got spoilables, and then we got agriculture higher up. Okay, so it's got a spoilable property. That means it has a limited lifespan. When the time expires, the item spoils into a different one, like spoilage. An item with a higher quality stays fresher for a longer time. So quality modules could be useful here. Interesting. Agricultural science pack gives less value the more it is spoiled. Ah. Immediately I'm wondering, like, what if you leave it in a chest? Does that count? Or is it from the moment it's created? Agricultural tower allows planting seeds to seedable soil. Oh, this is... Okay, this is different. Planted seeds grow into trees and can be harvested. So we are using an agricultural tower to put seeds and turn them into trees. The Yamako can grow on the natural Yamako soil. So different types of soil to produce Yamako, which contains Yamako seed to replant the tree. The plantation can be extended by landfill nearby. Interesting. Okay, so then you got Yamako wetland to produce artificial soil. Then we got jelly stem to grow jelly nut soil, and jelly nut, which contains jelly nut seed to replant the tree. And then the plantation can be extended by the landfill nearby. Interesting. So it sounds like we're going to be encouraged to make a sort of time-sensitive farming setup that means like our approach to logistics is going to be different. Now, because we're starting with nothing on us, and that's the way I want to approach these planets for fun. Maybe not the most efficient way to play. Okay, it appears that I can chop stuff down, which I'm a little hesitant to do. We can also see there's different colors of biomes around us. That's curious. Where's the new craftable stuff? Because we're going to have to do something here and craft something like we just saw. I reckon one of these will give us a hint. That one. Entity iron stromatolite. Iron. What looks like iron stromatolite? This. That was spoilage and wood we got from that. Spoilage. What? Say what? Okay, that can explode. I seem to be safe from the explosion. Huh. Irons. Okay. Let's try this stuff over here again. Or maybe let's use the mini. Ah, here you go. That's what I was just thinking. Like it's got to be a resource on the maps. The stone appears to be regular stone. I think we've got to go explore basically. This looks like one of those biomes. And then what's this down here? This stuff's different. This looks like a resource, but it doesn't actually say what it is. Oh, okay, that's that stuff. Now, is this going to start spoiling straight away? Freshness 99.9. Remaining time 1 hour. Oh, right, okay. I see some red dots over here. What the heck is that for? I see movement. Hang on, hang on. Whoa! Okay, I don't want to start killing stuff just yet. That looks, to me, that looks like a biter nest. Oh my good God. Look at them. Look at them go. They're not like dropping anything I can use. Oh wait, are they? I just picked those up. Pentapod eggs, dear Lord. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. So I could start to attack some of these that are nearby if I wanted to, but I kind of don't. We're trying to find this iron stalactite thing. Gleba was my first planet. It was brutal, says Keotix. I'm looking forward to the challenge. Spoilage and wood. Okay, there's an area down here that looks very different on the mini-map anyway. So there's some like significant, yeah, look, there's these like patches. There's one right above us, but I think it's just highlighting this stuff, right? So that's jelly nut. So I think we just have to find the correct biome, perhaps. And again, like we want to see patches of stuff inside of it. So we've been to that one. Been to this one. I think we'll head back up towards where we started and see what's over there. Is this ocean, by the way? Because I can fly across oceans now, which is definitely good. Definitely not bad. It's pretty decent, I'd say. Yeah, I saw the cliffs earlier, and I was like, well, we gotta stay away from those cliffs. No, I can fly over cliffs. I forgot. All right, looks like there's more stuff over here that can be harvested. But it's not quite what we look for. It's not a patch, it's a rock. There's stone here. It is just regular stone, but it's got some other stuff intermingled with it. I would assume it would be like right at the beginning part where it lands you. This isn't going to want you to spend ages looking around, is it? So in order to get that, which requires steel and electric circuits. Interesting. But we get iron ore and stone and iron bacteria. So this is how we get iron on that planet. All right, so it's going to be a resource patch of some sort. It's got to appear on our mini-map, which I'm eyeing up constantly. I'm glad that we got the faster walk speed as well. Oh, dear Lord, that's a big one. I think I might stay clear of you. It doesn't appear on the mini-map, only the biome does. That's helpful to know. So what are we looking for then? I'm gonna head back towards the starting area, just down here, because it's got a distinct colour to it on the... You know what might be helpful? Like, you do that, and then you can get a sense of what can be mined. What about, is that... Okay, let's, looking at the minimap again, let's head downwards. There's some greyish area here that might be different. We've sort of seen this patch of land, this sort of biome before. Okay, what's this over here? Is that it? Hey, that's it. Okay, I might have walked past that a bunch of times before, but that time it really stood out to me as being something different. Now, these have been trashed because of that. Let's undo that. Let's go to the crafting setup now. All right, so in order to make that, we've got to make steel and electric circuits. So we need copper from somewhere as well. Let's see if it gave us another task preceding the one that we just did. Craft 10 nutrients. I've got a feeling we might not be able to hand craft that. I think if you look here, it's behind the planet. So yeah, after that, I think we've already unlocked those because I harvested them. So now what we've got to do is this stuff. Are there any hints as to where we get copper from? Not yet. Alright, so we've got to make nutrients. They appear possibly here. 18. Oh, man, this is going to be very different, isn't it? Okay, so after that one, we'll get, like, make a bio chamber. Okay. So I think we don't want to go any further. Unless we want to get 500 of them. Right, and make something with that. Landfill, was it? Right, I should get it after this one. Yeah, another technology research. Let's go back in here. Oh, man, this is wild. Now, I have a pentapod egg. Ugh. This whole tech tree is going to take me a minute, isn't it? And now we have that. So the two things on this island. And we need iron as well. So we need a form of fuel, and I just realized that we've got wood. So maybe some of this other stuff can be used as fuel. All right, let's craft these. And let's see. Like I need iron now, so that makes a lot of sense. Like that's going to be a game changer, isn't it? Just chop down what's around you and you'll start to get fuel and stuff. Okay, but we need more spots of iron. I need to figure out, here you go, like where we're most likely to see those and stuff. And I guess I need to chop down more plants. Right, this is where I think this is going to start to get handy because it highlights them a little bit more. There's a lot of detail and shape on this planet, a lot of organics, and we need to know which ones are the ones we're actually harvesting. Okay, so now we're going to go get a lot of these, I think. Because for the foreseeable future, well, hang on. I need to think this through a little bit. Like, we're not using one of those unless we put it on stone. We're manually harvesting stuff, so let's forget about automatically mining. It's about setting up a process for crafting, I think. And to get our first assembling machine, we're going to need copper. Yeah, no, it's still a case of like, where do we get copper from? But we can make steel, and I wonder if, oh wow, that stuff goes out quick. That can't be used as fuel though. Interesting. This could be entirely the wrong approach. I'm not sure. But let's go ahead and get some steel. Right, so copper is going to prevent us from crafting anything. Burnable fuel. Jelly is also burnable. So is there another way to make copper? You need copper ore to make copper. There's no sign of these things helping you with copper. So are we going to find copper patches? There's another stone patch. Where do we get copper from? Maybe there is something that looks like that is copper. Feel free to take a look at Wikipedia. I love that you called it Wikipedia. I know exactly what you mean, dude. I know exactly what you mean. Okay, so we press that. So copper ore. Wait, that's what I want to look at. Copper ore. Here we go. Spoilage item from copper bacteria. Now that suggests you mine it from something. Here we go. Gathered from copper stromatolite. Copper stromatolite. Thank you. Now it makes sense. So instead of patches or ores that we can see on the map, we have these things here to get us started. So we're looking for a similar texture that's copperish. Similar texture, different color. That kind of thing. I mean, I assume it might look a little different. And it's possibly linked to a particular biome. I'm really glad we got the walk speed on. This could have been a bit sluggish without it. I mean, it could be entirely different. No, wooden spoilage. Wood doesn't spoil, so that's a way we can get fuel that we can hold on to. There's more of the iron there, but we want the... Wait, what's that? No, that's not a thing. It's quite distinct, but it's not the thing. What's this? Dang, it explodes. Evil X in his house. Kitty Gaming 99, 83 months. Thank you so much for your support, my dude. Welcome back to another stream. Hope you're going to enjoy some of the Factorio madness today. I love this. I love having a new challenge in this game. It's like playing a mod, which I never did. Oh god, this might be really bad. Let's stay away from those fellas. They look miserable. I think I did read a tooltip a lot more in the science, which guided me through this stage of Gleba faster. Let's pause. No, let's click there. That's like pause. See, in the science of this, so if we go... not that one. Which one's for the planet we're on? This one right here. We're leading ourselves to this. Allow more advanced farming applications. I don't know. The usual thing is, like, I love the exploration process, right? And if I'm still enjoying trying to figure this out, that's great. That's fine, even if you're going in the wrong direction, because like if you're having fun, that's perfectly fine. It's frustrating when you stop having fun and you can't figure out like what it is you haven't figured out. I don't like it. Those big ones feel very persistent. They follow you for a while. I also completely forgot where we put our furnaces. So that's handy. You're going to reload your world? Oh, okay, thanks. Yeah, I mean, let us know if you want to. Be interesting to find out. I do feel like we're going over a lot of the same terrain over and over again at the moment. Where the heck? I think I built... Oh, I don't know where I started building now. I think it was somewhere around here. Or maybe... I might just have to start again. Yikes. If we zoom out a bit further, that stuff now looks very different to this area. Okay, I'm going to have to find my stuff and move it along. There it is. There it is. Okay, we need to go and search of the other stuff. So this biome, this pinky purpley biome has that in. So if we head north of here, we quite quickly come across some different biomes. What's this? Yeah, I don't feel like this doesn't look like it at all. Let's go this way. It might be the horizontal blue. Oh, wait. I see, I see. Hey, that's got to be it. Yes. Okay. So it's blue. And so that area there might be kind of prime, right? These spots here. Let's head back then. Let's head back now that we've got that. So now we've researched heating tower. So now we've got to create all the copper and stuff. This is going to be interesting. I think we need to play kind of like smart. But I don't know quite what that is. So here we've got the same color, but it doesn't seem to be the same as where we just were. But there you go. There's the iron. So that's definitely in the pinky magenta train, whatever we're calling it. Head over here and we should find some, but we don't. Let's head down a little bit just because this is the same color on the map. I'm not seeing any of it here. Let's try the northern area. No, that doesn't seem to be it. Okay, let's go west of here. We were a little further north last time. This is the same color on the map. This area don't appear to have it, right? So what made that area up there special? Maybe it's just because it's not that close to this stuff. Okay, there's some here and there of the iron. Then we head north. And before long in this area, right? This is where we were. We should find... Why is it hard to see again? It was right here. That's not it. Maybe I only found a couple of clumps. Wow, was I that unfortunate? Okay, there we go. Pink area, we get the iron. I need to find an area that's got a lot of it that I can rely on. Is sort of what I'm thinking. I could be wrong about that. But it is tough to find. Apparently I'm walking all around it. Okay, thanks. Let's go back because... Oh, my eyes are not picking this stuff out. Are we walking all around it? Where were we? Were we a little bit higher? Okay, let's go back up to the area up top where we found it before. This would be where I, in theory, should be walking all around it. None there. Did I go higher in the map? Use the deconstruction planner to help. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. Chat, are y'all literally seeing it? And I'm just being an idiot? Or did I just unfortunately stumble onto, like, the only 2 bits and harvested it? I don't see anything here. Am I misremembering what it looks like? This is just all plantation stuff. Was it this stuff? No, that's just textures on the ground. Orange rocks. I mean, it's not this. Why can't I see it? I've stumbled past it a few times, but not constantly. Now we're heading more towards where iron is. Look at this. Okay, we've really sussed out plenty of iron there. When we come to this other biome, though, it doesn't pop out at me. Where are these orange rocks? Here, maybe? No. I'm having such a bad time finding this stuff, I tell. All the green patches in your blue-grey biome. Thanks. So we're saying it's not... Oh, the green... Okay. There's something definite I can see there. Okay, so this should be it right here. Yeah, so there's some greenery here. That's not it. This is just trees and stuff, right? They're in the green water area. Green water area. Over here? Let's try that. Oh, look. Okay, there's a few. Okay, they really popped out of me. That was like, okay, there they are. So why not? Why have I not seen this since? Is it me? Okay, so that means that this might be the type of area then. The one where the creatures are. And there seems to be a common theme there. Anywhere else on where we've explored like that? Okay. So we need to be near to those, and then we need to take a trip over here. So I'm kind of thinking this central island might be a good spot. To test the theory a bit more, am I seeing some right in front of us? Yes, okay. I don't think I was actually struggling to see it, chat. I don't think there was actually anywhere we were. Like, look at that. Loads of it. Oh, I don't want to fight the big guy. Well, just swiftly disappear. We need to figure out what range they leave us alone at too, because that appears to still be persisting after me. And now I think it's turned around. Right, I'm leaning towards this area up here, although I haven't explored too much around it to know if it's going to be... Oh, there's a big one. Big-ish. I have no idea if I would be able to take that one out or not. That's the only weapon I got. Personal laser. And I would say... Yeah, actually, I think we can take this out. Still got loads of battery. Come on. Yeah, we took it... Oh my god. Okay, we took it out. Wild, wild. Alright. Alright. I think this is going to be my spot, just around here somewhere. Hey look, there's a few more patches just here. They really pop out once you know what you're looking for. Yeah, alright, so somewhere here is my spot. This is sort of the middle, I think, right here. Okay. Furnaces. Whatever. We got a whole bunch of them. So now we got steel. We're going to make some more though. There is another way to do this, by the way. It is to like that. Maybe if I was some sort of genius, there'd be like the proper ratio of one to the other here. Okay, then we'll take a fuel and we'll try this. Take a different fuel. Okay, now everything's running, but we're also making pollution. Probably relatively close to other stuff, which is unfortunate. I think we're going to need to craft up our materials here at a larger scale. And, well, we also need power. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. So, have we found a source of water? Oh, I can make it already because it's in my inventory. I am so out of touch with the early game. I could have been crafting this stuff already. A steam engine. But that would need fuel, which would have to do manually for now. Wait, is a steam engine the right one, or is it a boiler? Boiler goes into 2 steam engines. So that's our first little bit of power. Now we need copper in the inventory to make the copper wires and power like that, yeah. I think I'd like to skip straight to using this stuff, honestly, but... You know how it is early game. Okay. Right, so I'm seeing that we've, unless spoilage, yep, spoilage can be used as fuel. We're kind of run out of a lot of fuel just from mining that. So then we go over here and chop down some of the local environment. And then we get more fuel that way. Then we need to get power. So maybe I won't set up here because I need to go get power, right? So we need water, which... I definitely flew over what felt like a lake all the way back here. Ah, do I need to actually build a base near water? Alright, chat, you can help me with that one. Look at the map. Pollution works differently here. Okay, it's called spores. That's interesting. Is it based on where I attacked one of theirs? Also, that looks like it might be water just down there. Let's go for that offshore pump. Probably not. Oh, no, no, no. Look, it is. Okay, okay. That'll do, that'll do. Then we need our pipes, right? Oh, it's definitely like the early game. Make a bunch of those, and then... actually, I don't need that many. What am I thinking? I'm thinking of bringing it all to me through the pipes. That's not how this works. Totally got the wrong idea. Like, I could put that thing straight into a boiler if I wanted. But in terms of having some scalability later on, let's just move this out a tiny bit. Steam might not be your source of power at the beginning. Oh, okay. Well. It seems like we might be heading this way. This always amuses me going back to the beginning of a game, like on a different planet. You're just not thinking straight. Like if we end up running a line of fuel in the middle, we're going to need that sort of space on either side, so then it can become an array. Behind it, we're going to do that. And then we're going to put in, like, that's going to run out, obviously, really quick. We've got our first power network. Then we want to make one of these. Starting to get somewhere. Oh, that trick doesn't work. I move too fast. Okay, take all of that, head up here. Right, so this will probably want to become an array. And you put these side by side in twos, so we would have power coming out from this direction down here. Right, I need to sort out my hotbar, don't I? Because we're back to the beginning of the game. Let's go swap you out a number 8. We're going to need that down here. And we're going to want those down here. We're probably going to want inserters and belts. So let's make sure we got some. Okay, inserters, belts. Right, but here's the thing. I can now craft all this stuff in my hand, right? So that just occurred to me that I can probably start to craft... where are they? These? Yeah, I can get 2 of those going. Wow. But that one requires a pentapog egg, which I once had, but then it spoiled, I'm guessing. Probably spoiled, didn't it? Oh boy, we are right back at the beginning. It's crazy. Okay, I'm going to go put that down here as well. See, I'm not actually sure what it is I want to automate first, but it seems to make sense to get belts over here. Gonna need a bunch more, yeah, so then I need to make those. Sorry about the less than obvious water, I'll be working on it shortly, says Feargal. I mean, no worries. Okay, so what do you want again? You want iron plates and cogs. Dang, I am so far, I feel really far removed from playing like this. It's weird. Right, that thing doesn't spoil, by the way, which I'm glad to report on. Alright, that'll do. We need to get these inserters going a little quicker. Oh, then I need long-handed ones, right? Let's put that in here. I like the music on this planet. It's very different from the rest of Factorio. I should maybe be doing this with a belt, but for now I'm... I need an early game blueprint for a mall, don't I? Because doing this manually is just slow. It's just slow. Anyway. Then on the other side we're going to want that going into a chest. Alright. So now we can put iron in there and get that going. That's a good thing. Except I don't want to put all my iron in there. Long rifle electric furnace. We just need to keep smelting stuff, but I guess I've got fuel from the spoilage nearby. Yeah, maybe actually it does make more sense to get traditional belt and array stuff going. Wait, am I thinking correctly? Oh, but then you want those. And then we want one for copper, right? I need a blueprint of them all. Otherwise, I'm gonna drive myself mad, aren't I? Trying to do this. Okay, so I guess chat, if you could give me a nudge. Why don't you first look at how the production lines on Gleba work? It might help you. Okay, Maddie, that's the exact sort of nudge I want. Like, does it make sense to do all of this? Maybe not. Maybe I don't need a bunch of belts right now. I'm pretty sure I'll need some inserters and stuff. Okay, what I will do is get some more of this stuff smelting in my inventory. So quickly we will do this. We're going to go put all of that into there. Listen to here. Okay, now all of that will be smelting, so we don't have to worry about it. Plus, we've still got some steel left over. The second thing that we had to make for Gleba was this, which required... Oh yeah, we did say pentapog, egg, and landfill. So I need more stone, and then I need... Oh, it's like one on its own down there. Need more stone, then I think I need to kill something, and then I need to make that. So let's head over and try and mine some copper. Here we go, and then we'll find some creatures over here. So now we've got that stone. That means we can make landfill. Where is landfill? There it is. Make one bit of landfill. Don't want to fight the big one, though. Let's head north. No big uns. No big uns, just small uns. Anywhere will do. Now, a thought just popped into my head. In Minecraft, you like make farms to farm creatures like creepers for gunpowder. You don't do any biter farming in this game. I wonder if in Space Age we'll end up like trying to farm some of the natural creatures to get their eggs. Here we go. Oh, there's some big uns. Oh, they move like the Spidertron does when it's near water. There's something to the right of me. Here we go. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. There's an egg. Woo! All right, that was easy. Hopefully we didn't attract any big ones. Right. That means I should be able to make that. Okay, so we've got the first two things. And my base is over to the right of me. As the nudge, bio chambers are really cool. Also, the eggs from the spawner, the enemies, the big ones drop the shell. Oh, there's a shell. Okay, and the big ones drop that. Interesting. All right then. So now we're gonna actually try and use this stuff. Plant seeds and harvest mature plants. Is the other one still crafting? It is. And there's a grid, and that appears to... No, it can place it. It can place it, and the biome we're in might have some sort of effect on this. Cannot reach. Right, but it needs power. Okay, okay. So we do need power. Go back over here then. So if this ends up being an array, it's going to go in that direction. I'm just trying to think ahead a little bit, like not put it in the way. Let's come down here and put it over to this side. That looks good. So then we've got to bring it some power. I don't think these actually connected, did they? Alright, and now it's doing whatever it does. Output. Oh, wait. It's taking some of the trees that are already here. That's interesting. I tried to avoid those things. Did it just pick me up? No. So I can take that now. Now, do I need to give it seeds? Where did we get seeds from? Do I craft them? Copper bacteria. Wait, do I farm the bacteria in this area? Bioflux, wow. Input? No. Copper bacteria cannot be planted. It's seeds, isn't it? Or nutrients? But that has a product of seed? Maybe it's that process that gives us it? Or maybe that's... Wait. Do I put that in here? It says possible inputs are seeds. grants a burst of health generation when eaten. Oh, that's for me. So how does it turn into seeds? This is not very clear. So the freshness of the first one doesn't get passed to the duplicate. The tiles will only plant specific trees on tiles. Try putting it where the tree initially grew. I have not kept track of what type of thing grew where. What type of tree grows here then? So I might end up needing to bring power poles all the way across to another place then. Yeah, that's wooden spoilage. Spoilage. This biome where we get all the iron. Oh, that's the nest. Oh, dear Lord! That's too many. They're all over the place. Oh, let's get those eggs. Oof, they're mine. Wait, what happens if I just stay in the sky? Can they actually hit me? I think they can. Kill them all before they breed. There's a big one over that way. Try searching Yumiko and Jelly Nut on the map. Can you do that? The map doesn't have a search bar. Right? Look at the recipe for the seed. You only have a probability to get it every time. Yeah, but I didn't even understand like where the seed comes from. What was we looking at again? That one. Products. But like, where does that come from then? Because I craft that to make the Yamako. Or wait, are we saying that only 2% of the time? So if I do this 50 times, I might get one? Is that how I get seeds? Because that is not clear to me. Control F on the map view lets you search for stuff. Wow, I did not know. I did not know. Oh my god, that's wild. Jelly nut soil. And Yumiko soil. Okay. Wait, right there? Right near this, where I am? That spot. That's where we're going. Okay, let's try that then. I used the deconstruction thing and I'm half expecting my robots to come out and do the work for me. Let's grab some of this stuff back. Okay. Alright, so we want to take the power this way. Over to this area. Oh, now it's ghost placing them again. Okay, cannot build on the wetlands. So, how do we power this thing then, if it's... Wait, is it highlighting... We're going to work like that? Let's see what it does here. So we're getting some wood from it, that's fair enough. We could put that on a belt and use it as fuel for smelting. What if I harvest this stuff? Because don't we need like seeds as well? Do you know, I'm gonna try and use this a little bit more. Right, so we definitely need to get our hands on seeds because they go in here. So that's a step in the right direction. What does it say about these? It yields wood, it can be burned in, it grows into, it's planted by. But where do I get it from? Hang on, these ones will grow on something. These are the seeds we're actually supposed to be looking at. So it can be planted on the soil. It's used in that recipe and this one. Alternative recipes. This is the tree here, isn't it? Virgal says, try holding the agricultural tower. It will have different colours when you plant plantable soil. It isn't as obvious as I would like, but it is a change you're hoping to make in. Oh, do you work on the game? It's a bit of a rewrite of the brain for Gleba. Okay, yeah, honestly, once you know what to do, Gleba is fine. I've tried starting Gleba from zero tech, and it is very manageable. I don't doubt that it is. It's figuring out what to do, because the game doesn't walk you through everything, right? It gives you hints and nudges you in a direction. It's not that we're using. Let's go back to this thing. Is there an equivalent of that for this biome? That one. That's got to be it, because we've just been... Alright, let's just go ham on that until we get some seeds. Without giving away too much, there are 3 colours for the agricultural tower highlight. You are looking at yellow, overgrowth soil, and green, natural artificial soil. Oh yeah, I should probably make another one of those. Let's see. It's in this tab here. Oh, we need loads of stone again. I guess that explains why there's big patches of it here and there. There isn't one near us. We've got all these robo port complaints. So we had stone, like, why am I not seeing it so clearly? There we go, we've got stone over there. And that was in that type of biome. I don't know if we're gonna see some just up here, out of sight, closer by, but we might take a trip all the way back. Okay, finally, some seeds. Ah, there we go. Now what you're gonna do? Nothing. This is where having a... Do you know what? A burner inserter wouldn't be too bad. I think that thing can start the process itself. Could be mistaken though. Alright, let's cancel all of that. Isn't there a way to cancel more than one at a time? Okay. Ah, I did the wrong thing. Does X know about Factoriopedia? I do. I was looking at it a minute ago. So if I put this that gets used as fuel in there, I think spoilage does as well. Yeah, okay. That's great. That'll keep going for a while now. Take the output away. Jelly nut seed. There we go. Did you just plant something on there? Electric circuit means I need copper. I have plenty of copper. There must have been something else. I didn't look for long enough, did I? Oh, landfill. Oh, we literally... Okay, I was literally going through all of that a second ago. Oh, it's the endless distractions. Endless distractions. You work on the game mostly art. Awesome. Dude, I've been playing it since the very beginning. This community helped the game get into funding. I found it... I don't know how I found it. I'd love to remember, but I came across it when it was in a Kickstarter phase, and I had talked to one of the devs. Maybe I think it might have just been one guy working on the idea at the time. Ah, stay away. And we did a little giveaway on my channel and promoted the Kickstarter, and it got over its goal to go into funding into full development, and that was like 12 years ago or something. Absolutely crazy. You got August, Factorio, August 2016. If I remember correctly, wasn't that around the time it became Factorio 1.0? Yeah, I was playing it in like 2011, 2012, somewhere around there. And if you look at the videos on my channel, the artwork, goodness me, like I forgot they were just placeholder boxes that looked disgusting. It was wild, but like even from the beginning, like the idea was just different, and it could be really enjoyable. Quite a while before 1.0. Oh, okay. Yeah, for me, I played the game a lot when very early on, and then I would like periodically play a little bit here and there over time. This might have been the wrong decision actually to go back to a patch like this. Or maybe a better decision would have been to automate mining this, and then like you can come back and grab some more stone, because we might end up needing a lot of it for that landfill. Feargirl says, you dropped in a few times, always enjoy your take on things. Oh, 2016 was the Steam release. Yeah, that's probably quite likely. I think that was a bad strategy to come back for that. I think we got a lot more, a lot quicker mining these clumps. Look at this. How much have I got now? So now when I go in here, I can make another one. You know what? Can you actually start this game on a different planet? I bet there'll be speedruns for that, like Gleba start speedrun. Maybe the player would require something or other that I'm overlooking here, but because we're sort of starting again, we just get to keep the perks of this thing. All right. Anyway, I wanted to make another one of these so we can investigate a little bit more. I guess it's now. And I never looked at this thing either yet. Okay, so let's put one of these down and just try and understand what it is. Oh, okay. Don't know how... Well, you're going to be able to make that eventually, right? So at some point, we're going to make use of this. So rather than me crafting, it looks like we use this to cultivate seeds. So I imagine there might be some sort of feedback loop with this thing going on there. And it can also make itself, well, that's just brilliant. But this thing hasn't done anything with the seeds yet, which is rather odd. So I can't actually place it on the land that's fertile, but I can place it near the land that's fertile. You can with a mod. I might try and get it put into the base as a scenario. I really enjoyed the hard Gleba start. I think I probably would once I know what I'm doing. Right now the novelty has worn off a little bit, and it's like I'm not putting the pieces together. I'm missing the point somewhere. What did we searched for jelly, natural jelly nut soil. That's not actually the one we're next to, right? Was it yum or yam? Is that what we're next to? That stuff. I think I might have it the wrong way. How did we get so many jelly nut then from around here? I am a little confused now. I'm going to deselect all that. It's kind of annoying. So that's not it. That is not it. Huh. You might want to check those eggs. They're starting to smell. Yeah, I don't know what to do with them. I mean, they're burnable fuel. I may have explored a little too much on Fulgura on my save, and it started murdering my Steam cloud sync. Oh. I watched a video about that, about someone explaining like how to fix your autosave on Factorio. And I was like, what? And then they showed a video of it, and it like took absolutely forever to save the game. And I was like, that is not a problem I've had. Your save files are 80 megabytes now. Oh yeah, you see, that makes sense. Okay, well, I'm not really sure what to do now. You can always alt-right click things in the world to see what they are. Oh yeah, like that. Yeah, okay, so we're in the Yumiko wetlands. So when I searched them up, I seem to have gotten a little bit kerfuffled about what we were actually looking at. Wow, look at all these tiles. They look cool. So if we're not in the Yumiko area, why can't I get... If we're in Jelly Nut area, where the heck do I get Jelly Nut from? I can't... Honestly, just can't... Wait, did I get it from here? No, I got copper. Where did I get the Jelly Nut stuff from? Okay, do that. Jelly stem? Wait, I'm not thinking about it correctly. I've still got it the wrong way around in my head. Right, so Yumiko wetlands. But where's the Yumiko tree? Yumiko sea. What the heck just happened? Two minutes ago, that ain't so bad. I guess maybe something ventured over and decided to kill me. Right, I want to go in here. Oh wait, the bad eggs? Is that what kills you? If you have bad eggs on you, wow. Where should I put them? In here? Oh, that was the wrong way to do it. I'll leave them there for now. Okay. Let's try and get back on track here. So, if we search Yum. We're actually looking for that, a Yumiko tree. So it's grey with like reddish stuff on top. This almost looks like it could be one, but not quite. That looks like it. No. That's not it. I don't know. Let's go over here. Nope. I'm gonna get eaten by the eggs again, apparently. What, does putting them in here not count? Oh, let's see what happens. We've got 20 seconds. We'll find out what happens. Perhaps I'll see what kills me this time. I'll keep an eye out. It'll come from the chest, won't it? Feels like more than 20 seconds have passed. Oh wow, okay. But now I can fight these off because I just stood still last time, right? Because I didn't know that they were there. Now I get to fight them off a little bit. Don't want to find out how strong they are. Well, okay, we've learned what happens with that. X, do you have Audible voiceover storytelling? Your voice is just calming and has this smooth, comforting vocal texture. Oh, thank you very much. Audible is an app for books, and I listen to it. I listen to books on it. Right, I'm at a loss. Like, I don't get like how we get these seeds now. It feels like there should be trees here, but every time I chop something down, we don't get any. Yeah, I got some before, and I don't remember where. I think I might pack all this up. Move away from this area. Oh, that broke. It broke the chest. Ha! Huh. Broke the chest. Dang. Specific trees give you fruit which you process into the seeds. Yeah, but like, where are the trees? Everything just looks so... Like, once you know what you're looking for, like this. Now this stand... Oh, that kind of looked like it might be it. You know, like, they all look, yeah, it's all just noise. Because I don't know how to distinguish it. Once you know what you're looking for, they pop out a little bit more, but... anyway, what we got going on here? We don't want any... Don't want any of this stuff on the map. Alright, now we... Oh, it's disappearing. We want to go to another bluish area. No. Yeah, we want to find the jelly nut thing. Bear says, I think this is the first time in Factorio X has been absolutely baffled. Yeah, I don't know. It's just not clicking yet. These sort of look like the ones in the picture, but they apparently not yet. I'm kind of wondering if maybe we should just go back to the save file and go to a different planet for now, because this has been rather unproductive so far. Okay, baddies over there. Let's go this way. See, this is another biome, right? That's supposed to have trees in it, but... See, that time I got jelly. Hang on, that's progress then. But is that the same? That's that type of jelly. That's not jelly nut. Let's see what happens when we put this thing down. Okay, doesn't yellow mean we can use that? Alright, I don't like this area because we're wedged... Well, wait a minute. That's not... What's this up here? Because that's not the baddies. This stuff appears on the map. Right, that's... Okay, this has got to be the right area then. Okay, so that's a big area of fertile land right there. But I can't place... Oh, I can place you there. Okay, that looks like a good spot then. So we go back over here and we set off the offshore pump. Not sure where it's going to let me build the boiler and stuff. I can actually just about build it over here. Yeah, there's not a lot of buildable space, is there? Is there stuff here that I could be getting out of the way? There's like veins and stuff across the ground. Okay, I think we'll go like this. Oh, that drives me mad. I'm so used to having a robot come out and place it when I do that. Do you know what? I need something else here, don't I? Cannot connect systems with different fluids? Oh yeah, of course. No, that makes so much sense. Yeah, that'll do. In fact, even that might just be better off. Where can you go? Like there? Back to the boiler. Now that doesn't work because that's the bit that points into there. That's not working because we don't have enough space, but if we find enough space, we can make this work. I think I might need a few extra pipes here. Nope. And I can't put it in the other sides. Oh boy. There is not a lot of land, even for like moving the pipes across. Ugh. Let's try this again. Let's try it further back this time. Right, maybe they're just uneven. It kind of looks to me like there's nowhere for the pipe to go in front of it. Unless I put it right there. Could do with having the pipes on here. Right, now we need the offshore pump. Then we need the pipe. That's kind of good. Is there enough space for fuel? I think there is. Right, and then we go and we put in all of this jelly nut. Except I put the wrong type of burner down. Of course I have. Alright, that's power. Might struggle to get power over here next. Does that mean I got to craft... I mean, I can actually make that. That's just steel, isn't it? So if I get some more steel going, we might be able to actually get the power over here. Let's give it a try. You need green squares with the agricultural tower. Green? I thought... green squares? What? This is all yellow. Oh, this is the wrong area. Oh, my goodness me. That is so frustrating. We're in the wrong place. Okay, so it's not this. And it's not that area. I guess I haven't tried the green stuff. Let's go over there next. I thought yellow was it. Because we had this area earlier with yellow. Oh, wow. Okay, there's green here. What's this one then? Okay. Okay, we found something. At long last. Hopefully, this is it. Alright. Kind of looks like a really good spread about there. Now you want power. So although we can do that, let's check this first. Are we going to have building issues? Doesn't look so bad, does it? It's not entirely clear why some of the area is buildable or not, but that seems to be a good spot, so let's go about here and here. That'll do. Offshore pump. Perfect. Apart from that, that wasn't perfect. Okay. Did I leave my burner inserter all the way back there? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Right, there we go. Now we've got power. This time, though, can we actually get it to where we need it to be? Seems like we will. Why is that thing... Why did that thing have damage? Oh, they're just damaged items, aren't they? Okay. Oh, it's been brutal. This reminds you need to get some legendary quality burner inserters for furnaces. Really? Surely you'd just be using nuclear power at that stage. Right, I'm gonna like try and harvest stuff in its area so we can see what it's gonna do. So it's got like a fresh slate to work with. Now we've got to get seeds. Guess we've got to do that then. Funsies, not furnaces. Oh, I thought you were pluralizing. Funsies, fair enough, fair enough. Okay then. So it's placed them down. I'm still crafting more. What harvests these trees? This thing's supposed to, right? Like, it looks like that was in its range. Let's get everything existing out of its range. Okay, so now it's got this, like, area to work with, and we can see the seed there, actually, now. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, that was a spicy one. A spicy sneeze. So I don't know how long it takes for that thing to grow, but I got some more now. And I guess I can do a heck of a lot of this. Is this where I just want to put it in a one of these? Oh wait, I've already got some. So I drop that down over here. Seems like that's not so. We have this thing. That's the one. Ah. What's that icon mean? What the heck is that? Pizza slice? That literally looks like a pizza slice. What is wrong with you? Nutrients. It needs nutrients. The heck? Oh, I get that from this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ah, do that first? And that needs what the heck? This makes no sense. Spoilage, okay. But then I give it some nutrients to get started, perhaps? Okay, let's cancel that now. And that. I want my nutrients. Interesting. So we want like a spoilage in nutrient cycling loop here. But even though we're making fresh ones, the freshness goes down. And I don't know what it becomes when the freshness runs out. I can recycle it into a higher quality. So nutrients. Oh boy, this is confusing. So we got the seeds. Let's see what's happening with our trees. Now that is a harvestable tree now, but who does the harvesting? Or did it harvest it and we get that back? But then I don't have any seeds. So now if we get these two things back, spoilage has got to end up going over here with like a nutrient thing on a loop. So what are we looking at? Like, do we take things out? It does want seeds. So not only do we take stuff out, we then got to make the seeds. But I'm not getting any of the things that we make the seeds from yet. Oh my word. And then if I want to make more of those, I need eggs. So I should have made more. Okay, let's go get some eggs. There's red dots. There you go, there you go. They're a little hard to see, but I saw them. Right, I don't want to attract the big one. Now I need stone again. Oh my god, this is brutal. Okay. Now I've got a crazy amount of copper here as well. Let's make another one. I think I lost track of how many of these I'm going to need, but it feels like about 4 or 5. Plus, we still haven't got any of this coming through. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what we're doing. Hey, it did a thing! Look, it's got some this time. Okay, it's got some this time. Interesting. That makes sense. Now this needs to get converted, so... What else is going to go on this belt? Any spoilage? Wow, and where do I build? Where do I build? This greenery area up here seems to be appropriate. And over this direction, and here. Isn't that... Okay, some of that's green, some of it's not. Weird. Gonna have to come as far up as here, I think. Although that is actually something in the way that I can just chop down. Okay. So... That's got to be the loop to get the seeds back, but then we need the nutrients, right? I'm going to put that here, actually. Right, so this thing goes past. But no, we can't because... So this... Is there actually a way to connect these two spaces together? This may probably need underground belt. The tooltips would help very much, I think. Oh, you mean that stuff? Yeah, I don't have that on the side of the screen because it gets cut off and I can't see it. Then I forget to do this. Plant seeds and harvest mature plants. That's handy. So do those things work here or not? Oh, they do. No? No, I can't use underground belts. Wow. And it's really hard to see where you can and can't build. I can kind of use this 3x3 here. So that's cut off. Oh boy. Maybe I try and do all of this a little closer. Maybe it has to be more of a smaller operation. So even though this is like my growing area, maybe I need to use some of that space for this stuff. I mean, I've got so little growing at the moment, it doesn't even feel like I'm using it, so... So about there felt like it was near the edge. Can't quite... just about get something going there. So one out. One in. Right, now we need the nutrients. Okay, so it's getting some in there. That's promising. What can that be used for as well? I wonder if yeah, we can use that to make nutrients. So I think we just need to get some nutrients to get it going. So I'm not sure if I actually need this here to assist it. Oh my god. Okay, now I've got to do this. I think. Right, so now we got nutrients. Yeah, let's make you like nutrient only just in case something goofs up here. Now we get nutrients back. What happened to my nutrient filter? Oh, alt's not been on. Huh. Right, but what's the problem now? Because you're supposed to move nutrients here. That's full. So now we need something to take that somewhere else. Isn't that the thing that I wanted to use over here? So take that out. No? No, it's not, is it? Right. What's wrong now? It needs nutrients. So, wait, does this thing not insert nutrients here? It doesn't actually make nutrients, does it? What am I thinking? We make these two things. So that isn't part of the loop. Oh, got no more buildable lands. Unless we start to use the fertile land. So that's for the whatever this is. Which one are we doing here? Not that one, this one. Iron bacteria. Okay. Then the spoilage. I want to get up there. Oh, I'm out of these things. All right, cancel. Oh my God, so many. Cancel whatever the heck this all is. Hey, Jasper186. Thank you for using the Amazon Prime, my dude. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Hope you're enjoying it. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Peeps, if you did not know, you can use Amazon Prime to subscribe. Right, so that doesn't want to put more spoilage in. You don't need a container between two like that, do you? Wait, why has that appeared there? That should be here. So this and there, burnable fuel. I am not getting this. So why is the spoilage not coming across? Wait, that's when this stuff spoils, isn't it? It ends up there. Does that stop stuff from you working? Oh boy. I don't get it. So that spoils there. It's all spoiling all over the place, isn't it? Okay, let's try and figure this one out again. I don't have any nutrient now. Ugh. Right. That goes there. Now it doesn't want to make any. Why not? Not enough spoilage? Wait, we want something like that, I think. Okay. Where are we going? Up here? Right. So you need enough. Okay. Now we've got spoilage here, but it doesn't want to get passed on. No, we don't have it yet because we don't have nutrients here. Now we got that. Now it's moving it on. Thank goodness. Right. But is this loop going to be sufficient enough? Because now you're not putting those things in there. Maybe it's... Wait, that should go into here. Maybe it's because I need to take out seeds on this side and copper on this side. Chest. Right, now you want power? Of course you do. Now have we created like a self-sufficient loop or something? Because our nutrients are being used. What we don't have is nutrients coming back here. Which I think we can achieve with long-handed inserters if I move the copper ore. Right. So copper was over there, a couple of long-handed inserters. How do we do that? You need to be set to spoilage. Might as well set this one as well. No, spoilage nutrients. Is it now working just sort of slow? Okay, we've got spoilage here. That's going to be a big problem. Okay, why? Okay, now we've got nothing coming from here. Let's put those... It's got no seeds. It's got no seeds. Well, that thing needs to point back over to that one, doesn't it? So if this whole thing were rotated... So if I could make this like a little self-contained module built off the side of this, it might just work. But something's gone wrong again. Maddie Ray, thank you for 52 months. Much appreciated, my dude. Hey, X, hope all is well with you. Keep up the great work and remember to take care of yourself. Thank you, I appreciate the nice message. Feargal says, I think you should treat yourself to a shipment of construction bots. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Let's send this thing home. Let's do, like, passenger present. Yeah, the fun has been sapped out of this hard, so... If it's going to remain feeling fun... Do I have free... I think we put free row reports, didn't we? I think I need to bring over some buddies to help me. Maybe ship yourself a few basic machines along with some bots. I really wanted to avoid that because I enjoyed it. I enjoyed playing Fulgura so much from the ground up. I hoped that this would be the same. I guess maybe it's not going to be like that. But there's something here, but now the issue is it just keeps falling apart by the looks of it. Like, stuff spoils, and then you have to manually reset it. Like, how am I supposed to make this sustainable? It's not entirely clear where its shortcoming is. Like, perhaps it's not enough spoilage coming through? Spoilage needs to get there and create more nutrients, right? So when this one spoils here, though, does it need to feed back into itself? I could see logistics bots making this a lot easier as well. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so does each one of these... It's almost like maybe you need a spoilage belt that feeds back to that one. This is where having a few more of these to design would be handy. So we have to go get eggs in order to make more of these, and then we need steel. Heating tower? When the heck did I unlock that? That must be for this planet. Okay, it's this one here. So no, it's landfill as well. So I don't have stone. I think we need to go set up one of these with a mining drill next to a stone patch, because I'm gonna keep needing stone, right? So that would mean taking. Can I control F this thing? I can't seem to see it. Stone. There you go. No, wait. Actually, oh, look over here. There we. Please. So if I go here and set something up, that might make my life easier for now. And I can make an electric mining drill. Let's make 2. Then one of those, one of these, one of them. Do the rest when we get there. Spoilage belt and filtered inserters are great ideas for Gleba, and the heating tower is also a great way to deal with excess spoilage. Okay. Where is it? Why is it so difficult to see stuff on this map? It's just below me. It was, wasn't it? There, is that it? Oh wow, I expected it to be quite big. Right. 2 drills. Into a chest. Where's the drill? Is it still being made? Oh my goodness me, we're going to be here a while. It's only just been made. Right, where's the nearest patch of water from here then? Can I do that search thing again? I didn't know this existed. Apparently water doesn't show up. Oh, there's an ocean there. Okay, so I'm gonna need that offshore pump. And then some tiles should highlight green. Here we go, here we go. There's some right down here, that's terrific. Boiler. Steam engine, only one. I know. I've forgotten about something rather important here. Oh, I'm being an idiot. Goes there. Gonna need a burner inserter. Then a chest. Well, yeah, I guess there's a limit to that, isn't there? Right. No power? We got power, yay! I still need to wait for this. How's the power network production and satisfaction? It's very good. I could easily have another one of these, couldn't I? Except I don't have the resources for it. Right, so now I can craft. No more of those. I need the eggs. What about solar power X? Well, I guess I could, couldn't I? Is it always sunny on this planet? I hadn't noticed that, yeah. Have they changed the recipe for that? I always think of this being advanced. I guess it's not. You always build it with accumulators, which means sulfur and the chemical plants. So if it's always sunny, can I just use this stuff out here? Huh. I didn't even think to look at that. This is the sort of stuff that my brain fails me on, is like thinking to look at stuff like that. It's not always sunny. It's raining, maybe solar is weaker. Well, we need to get some steel, which means we need fuel. I guess this stuff counts as fuel. I mean, there's fuel all around me. There's wood, which I've held on to. Thinking, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. Let's find out then. Wasn't it copper, actually, we needed? Since we've got so much of it now. There's a problem with this. Is how do I deliver these? And I'm going to struggle with this, but like... I have trouble getting this stuff to work. If I go back to this... Now this has access to my robots. But... These are not turned on. Maybe that's why it didn't work. Okay, so... Ah, well that's promising. So that cargo shall arrive. I think that's the first time I've seen a request actually appear in the rocket silo. Usually, I have not been able to see that stuff at all when I was working on Fulgora. It always felt like it was doing it. It was getting the stuff and sending it up, but you could never see it in the interface. Yet here, I can see it. Which is terrific. Now I know what's going on. So it should ask for another 25, right? You add a Gleba stop and then you shift click the bits and they will drop to the planet. So they'll drop down even if you haven't built that thing on the surface, right? Why is it asking for 34? Or why does it have 34? So you got the first 50. It's asking for another 25. And this thing has 34. I think it waits for a full rocket. No, wait. No, it just went up to 50 and sent. So maybe it always tries to send a stack of something. Code Green says it'll ask for 50 because it always wants to send a full rocket. It's been a pain point for many players. Yeah, I got to say, like, I haven't gotten too into it, right? And I haven't really used circuit stuff, but it does this whole rockets going up and down thing does feel like a little odd. Something ain't quite right about it. Like, when I've got it to work, I don't feel like I know why it's working compared to when it wasn't. It's just, okay, it works now, don't touch it. Yeah, I had a feeling this might have happened because I noticed that our science has slowed down, so let's get it rolling again. Okay, so now up at the Gleba vessel, we will go visit Gleba again because we've got 100 of them. So let's turn off that. Head over to Gleba. I think we've run out of fuel again. Right, so we reckon a solar panel might do it. Steel is the one we're actually trying to make. Oh dear. Okay, lots of stuff getting made. Garlic Bread says it's glebing time, I see. Oh, it is glebing time. Gleba is very tricky and really demoralising in the beginning, says Beige Streams. That's how I feel. I was so excited at the beginning of the stream, and honestly right now I'm just like, oh, this is tiring. Like, what is going on here? So I guess we're not going to use this anymore once we get some solar panels, right? Thing with that though is that it's going to take a minute to craft them probably. So now we don't have enough iron, right? There you go, one solar panel. Is it going to be worth it? This thing's going to run like that for a while anyway. And now look, now we got loads of that. We'll use solar panels back at our base, I think. Right, now we need some eggs. So where is the nearest red dot? Oh, all the way over there. That's our... Is that our base? No, that's where we are. We were building over there. So if we just head, yeah, north and to the right a little bit, we'll get there. Aquilo was more demoralizing for me. I don't even know which one Aquilo is. I know the one I was most excited for... Oh, did we just destroy the nest? I went straight into it. The one I was most excited for was the Frozen Planet. That one looks super interesting. And Volcanus looks kind of cool too, but I can't remember which one Aquilo is. I don't think I'm going to go look it up either. It's kind of fun coming here blind. All right, so if I just put this like on the power network, then some additional power will come from solar. In fact, it's turned off that because we get 4 kilowatts. Wow. Okay, let's rotate that so we're not putting any more fuel in. So we're running this thing off of 4 kilowatts. We should now be able to make more of these. Brilliant. That's just fine. Okay. So we need to get seeds back into here. So the one that makes seeds. All right, yeah, I'm waiting on getting another one of these. I don't want to dismantle this just yet, you know. Not just yet. Let's go down over here. And let's drop that. Here's the thing. I don't know where they're going to land. Do they land near me? Oh, I do not want to go searching for them. That will suck. Where did we start even? I think it was somewhere around here. Like directly south of where we are. Well, they have left orbit. And then I got a noise. What was the noise for? For that. What is that? Oh, it wants to repair it, maybe? Right, where did they land? It lands where you started, you'll get a marker. Oh, I sure hope we do. Where's the marker? Actually, did we start down there or did we start up here? I think we might have started this area. I think we started north of where we are. Where do I get a marker though? Where's this marker? Okay, all of that stuff makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. There we go. Over on the right-hand side of the screen. If you take too long to pick it up, you get a marker. Excellent. So we started just over here. That had 50. Where's the other one? Ah! Oh! The power! But the other one will be nearby, right? Get rid of all the stuff. Oh, wait, my bots might get hurt in the process. Let's see what happens. Ah, they're okay. So I've only got 50 bots. Nope, both of them are together. We're good. Do I want copper? Maybe. Just like that, it's ours. Okay, that's going to help us a lot. Clear out some space. Make the area look nice. I want to feel at home. Can't be having all this wildlife all over the place. Disgusting wildlife. Need to tear it down. Okay. So this thing is basically going to need two inserters. One in, one out. Inserter in is for that. Inserter out is for the seeds. Very good. Now, if we get any spoilage, it needs to go onto a spoilage belt. Then we have... This one needs to be... Okay, am I still making more of these? This is ridiculous. I think maybe now we start to dismantle this a little bit, right? So that is going to go here. Which one was it? That one? Actually, I think I need that. Yo, I wanted to keep track of that stuff, but whatever. This is where we make the nutrients from spoilage, okay? So spoilage onto here. Okay. Oh, that's the other thing that we need out of that process. I should have held on to that thing that was set up. So we'll also get copper here. Get copper out of there. Now the nutrients need to be able to go back to this one also, as well as going over there, right? Is that correct? It's what is it moving from this side to that side? I think I might have got that the wrong way around. It might have been that way around for nutrients. I'm also not sure if we can shimmy nutrients out of this slot into that one there. I think you should be able to. Should work like a gun turret does. Get rid of all of this now. Also, we need to figure out power a little bit. That seems to hit all of it, I think. Right. Oh, this one hasn't been set? How did that happen? Yeah, so you'll make that. And that'll get passed on up there. Then any spoilage here needs to go across to that side of the belt. I'm basically putting a filter on everything so I can keep track. It might be that we were able to put multiple things on the same belt at some point, but if it went round in a circle, possibly I could put nutrients on it. But we're going to run out of space here. Yeah, look. So nutrients need to go back to here. Maybe it does make sense to do that. If I can shimmy that down by 1. Okay, and then let's go put that there, and that's nutrients. Then if we copy this here and there and turn this into a loop. That might work. I don't know. I'm losing track of everything now. Right, so we need to kickstart the process with nutrients. Is it still? It's still making one of these. Gosh. X, look at the recipes that makes nutrients from Yamako mash. It will help you greatly. Yamako mash. Nutrients 6, whereas spoilage is 1. But aren't we using... Where do we get Yamako mash here? What am I making with it? Copper bacteria. So that's me saying I want to make copper out of that. Right, so I could possibly... This is... Oh my god, using robots and chests here would just make your life so much easier. Okay, yeah, so I want to use some of that to make nutrients too, essentially. So that starts the process. Oh no, wait, I also... Oh, what happened here? I moved it, didn't I? Right, so now there's nutrients on the belt. That's looking reasonable. And there's the spoilage. Interesting. But now we want to use this some other way too. But to feed nutrients onto the belt. Although, what's going on here? How much spoilage does this use? 10? So why is it not making any more? Why is that thing no longer putting it in there? Oh, it's because that's the wrong way around. Actually, no. It's not the wrong way around. You need 2 of them. That's better. Right, already I've got the need for a fast inserter, haven't I? That one ain't keeping up. Right. That appears to be somewhat consistent. Now, the next trick is to get seeds in here so that its output is a little more consistent. This might be where there's like a threshold here to cross, but because we got all this in our inventory, I think we can keep this thing stocked up for now. And I'll even put a whole stack in there. Right, and then that stuff converting into nutrients might be handy, is what we're getting at. But otherwise, this is now appearing to be sustaining itself. I'm sure at some point something will break. We got more plantation going on below us. So we're going to get copper here. So now we want to smelt this, and the way I'd like to do that is with electricity, but then we got to make plastic, so maybe not. But spoilage can be used as fuel. And spoilage is on the belt, but not a lot of it. Not a lot of spoilage on the belt. There's tons of that stuff. So if that were on the belt instead of spoilage now, and then spoilage we moved to use as fuel, perhaps? Can we do a switch like that? So this is where it all might just break again. So if we now said, actually, we're going to do that, then you're no longer going to be spoilage. You're going to be this stuff. And then that needs to be that stuff as well. And that might just give us a much better supply. Now, obviously, at some point, this might break. I'm also concerned about spoilage here. Yeah, look. Okay, so spoilage is accumulating there. So we kind of need, like, another belt. What I could do is pull spoilage out there. Or, yeah, no, it's going to have to be up here. Although I can't build there. So that's not really an option. Well, look at this. It's quickly getting filled up with both. And that's actually a problem. So we need to deal with the spoilage another way. All of that can actually be on the opposite side. So if I go ahead and... Oh, whoopsie, that's not the right button. If I go ahead and cut that, rotate it and paste it there, then we're going to cut this, move it across by one, and swing that around to here. That's going to need power, though. And now it's got power from that, which ironically is where I want to build next. Okay, so then we can pull that out from there. And what we're going to pull out is spoilage. Very good. There's no there's spoilage in there. Why are you not doing anything? No power? Ah. There's so much stuff here clustered. Oh, I need a different power cable. Pole thing. Yikes. Now you can reach that. Okay, spoilage is now over here. Let's go ahead and do that. Copy that. Rotate. Spoilage. Right, all spoilage gets removed. No longer needs spoilage there. No power over here, though. Okay, can it connect from there? That's good. Okay, so we just need to get the spoilage now off of here, which I think I'm going to have to do manually real quick. Right, no spoilage on the belt, apart from that one little bit. So now we've got to kickstart the process again. That means we want that in there. Right, this is going over here. That's going to get put in, but you got no nutrients. Wow, the nutrients run out quick. Right, and now we're producing nutrients. That means this thing's going to get going. That means this thing over here shall get going eventually when it gets its own nutrients. Right. Alright, that's... Okay, but then we're going to run out of space over here. So now what we want to do is set up smelting with this stuff. This is now our fuel. We got nowhere we can go here. How do I get... Do I have to use like a repeater to get things across the gap? Sorry, a repeater, The heck am I going to do with this? I need like a big building, like a 3x3 building. That's frustrating. I've run out of space. I guess go down. Can I go across? No. Oh, there's like nowhere to go. Tunnels. Are tunnels a thing? Go check your stone. Oh, I can make landfill. Oh, of course. Right. Oh my god, all that stuff's going to go rotten, isn't it? Where is... I can see it on the map. I think we just travel in a straight diagonal line. Minecraft brain, lol. Is it? What's Minecraft brain about that? Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Should probably upgrade that to an iron chest. Zoom in, do that, and then we're going to make all the landfill in the world, right? 23. It's actually kind of pricey to do landfill. Kind of pricey. For belts since forever. Oh, belt tunnels, right? Yeah, they don't work. They don't work. Okay, now that we got that, in theory, if I do this, yep, they fill it in for us. Now we're gonna want. Oh, let's make sure we get these measurements right. Hopefully we've got enough space up here. Maybe it's better for me to put that on there, which means I want this one to go on the opposite side. That might actually require... Oh, what? Okay, there we go, landfill. That might actually require a little bit of this. Oh, I bet I need another one now, don't I? Yep. Right. That might have been a bad way to do it, but I don't care. So then we can put... Whew, just about. Right. Now I'm out of belts. Oh. We're never going to get anywhere in this game, are we? Now I need to start smelting stuff again. I need to go get some iron. Right. Well, it's actually iron that I need, isn't it? So, I need to go in search of iron now. But the thing is, we can harvest it quicker with our robots. And we can do stuff en masse. I'm going to have a drink. Oh, it's 3 o'clock. Interesting. Interesting. Bear says you saying repeaters. Oh, yeah, that's definitely Minecraft brain. That's me. That's my Minecraft brain right there. Suggestion for Gleba. Adding tags while in the map view will greatly help things you can't see. Yeah, I think that helps anyway, really. I'm just not used to doing that. So we'll call this place Copper. Because that's what we're going to produce here, right? Right, that's the area Copper. Then we'll make one for stone, and then we'll make one for iron, because I believe the other tree is going to produce iron, right? The thing I don't want to happen right now is this, for the whole system to break, and it just broke again. That's why I'd really like to... Is there like a way for us to just endlessly recycle the spoilage? It feels to me like there should be some sort of ability to break it down, if that makes sense, into nothing. Like, destroy it, essentially. Oh, can I? No, I can't use it for landfill. What am I thinking? Oh, it's used in efficiency modules. Wow. I could actually just take the overflow and turn it, like... Isn't there like a death loop there where I can just continuously turn it into nutrients which spoil? That sounds like a thing I can do. Oh, look at that. Biosulfur. So that's how we get sulfur. Goodness me. Okay, right. Now I can go up here. And this is where... Right, now I want... Okay, so I should have smelted some copper. Okay, it's just the recipe that's left, isn't it? Yep, we can start to get some of these. Brilliant. Right. And we've still got some of those. Okay, so this is the bit where hopefully things start to look good for us. We need them to look good. And we need power. Hopefully we're going to see a belt of copper. Wow, this music's crazy dramatic. Right, so if we come back down here and try to re-kickstart the process, I think that the key trouble each time is that I actually need spoilage on me. It might be handy to create like a little Kickstarter thing where you chuck in your spoilage and say like, hey, get going, make some more. Okay, so we kickstart here and do that. What's going on with this thing, by the way? Like, its output is full and its input is quite low at the moment. Right, so the spoilage... Okay, it's filled up back here. That's another key concern. We need a way to destroy that, the spoilage there. The spoilage that is our fuel. And look at this. Things are kicking up. It will be slow at first. Definitely could do with having some of that in there, and then it will kick up. There we go. Now it's going to start to kick up, surely. Right, what do we do with this spoilage? Because that whole system's going to back up again, but I'm looking at it like, is there a def loop here that we can make? So if I say that's okay, no more of those. Wow, we're running very low here. I've unlocked artificial Yakima soil. That makes sense to me. That makes sense to me now. Oh, it's actually copper that I've run out of. Wow, really? No, it's iron. It's got to be iron. Yeah, iron. Oh, reading it all wrong. Okay, so this thing can burn that to create spoilage to feed itself, but then excess just gets destroyed. That should deal with the overflow here. Now, while that's happening, we need to go find our... Where were we earlier? I think we were over here. That's actually where you do, like, iron and stuff. But no, what we really need to do is actually just mine some iron. So, eyes peeled. We've done copper. That's still copper. That's iron. No, it's not. Thought I saw some. Here we go, here we go. Ain't that nice? I got an army of robots to do my bidding. I might have to help them pick some stuff up here. Whew. It's a lot of stuff. Yeah, not a crazy amount of iron. Well, for our needs, it'll probably do. Big old bunch of it over here and there. Let's get that patch. Another patch, another patch. And last of all that. Right, I definitely think we're good now. This stuff will disappear. Iron bacteria. Oh, it's 3 o'clock. Typical Factorio. Yeah, Factorio is a bit like that. Suggestions for Gleba adding tags. Why don't you output directly the copper bacteria into a chest, then use a filtered inserter only to move the copper so the machine doesn't clog up? Say what? Use copper bacteria into a chest, then use a filter inserter. Where does copper bacteria come from? Okay, look, everything's spoiling again. We know how this works. It's because this backed up. Right, so over here. Do that. Can we expand the array a little bit? We can. And how much fuel did we get from that? Literally next to nothing. We should use the spoilage. Why is it not putting anything in? What am I doing wrong? Oh, it's already got another type, so it'll ignore it, yeah. Okay. Now we can make this. Oh my goodness me. Let's get going. Right, that's going to go in there. Brilliant. It needs a bit of the stuff to kickstart, but... Nutrients. Get some of that going. Yeah, this... Does this work? Oh, it's just power to begin with. I'm not sure it does, actually. It kind of looks like it might work. I think the spoilage might back up at some point. In which case, we probably want a filter to like put it to one side so it becomes... it just becomes the same stuff again, doesn't it? Yeah, do I have to wait for that to spoil? But then that's going to start clogging up the stuff there as well. That don't seem like the solution to me. That don't seem like it. Also, when stuff spoils on this belt, we could possibly shimmy it onto that one. But we need a way to destroy it first. That's... I'm getting copper ore from bacteria spoiling. Well, I don't understand what... I haven't seen copper bacteria anywhere here. Copper ore doesn't spoil. I'm not following you. But yeah, no, our number one thing now is like, this is working. We're getting copper ore out of this. No, we're not. Wait, where do we get copper ore from? We definitely... We put copper ore on the belt. Copper back. Oh wait, no, it's not copper ore. It's copper back. Now. Oh my god, Jesus, what a dingus. Now maybe I'm starting to catch up to what you're saying. Copper bacteria becomes right. So I saw it inside of there, and then did this. But no, what we got to do is change it to copper bacteria. There it is. And then that stuff has to change on the belt to copper ore. Now, I don't know if it's going to grab it and put it in there. It doesn't, and it probably won't until it becomes copper, right? So let's see. That changes to copper, and then it goes in, maybe? And that might just be a fine process right there. Just let it sit on the belt. Yeah, okay, and then it goes in. Excellent. On the opposite side, we need a belt, and then it needs to go into a chest. And I'm still not convinced that our loop at the top is actually helpful. That's fine. Okay, promising. Promising. I could also drop this stuff in here. Like this could be upped and use more spoilage. Right, now look at this. We've got spoilage on here. Okay, where's my spoilage inserter? Gonna put you there. You're on the wrong side. For some reason I thought you were in a good place, but you're not. I want you to go over here. And that might be difficult. Wow, look at this area though. This is brimming. And we got seeds consistently there. So that seems to be almost self-sufficient. Wow. Now what I like about this is as I become familiar with it, now I'm going to have to think about how to do this effectively. And that's where the game gets really interesting for me. Having to come and redesign stuff and figure it out. Now, I think that ain't going to reach all the way across, is it? Also, why wouldn't you... Okay, there's an electric pole to begin with. Oh, it could reach. Wait, it could reach from there. Wow, okay. Oh, one shy. Wait, get the spoilage one. Oh, look, it all stopped. That one. Right, power. You need power? I can get you power. Do your job. There we go. I don't like the way it's stopped, though. There might be an issue with the sushi belt. We can easily make... we can read the contents of it and then start configuring these things, but... I've got a feeling this is still going to break. There might be some need for item management somewhere here. You know, if this belt has XYZ, don't do something over here. It requires some thought. How's this idea doing? It looks like it's stopped. Oh no, it occasionally moves. I guess that thing's going to fill up at some point, and then it's going to break completely. Huh. Well, look at that. We now got that coming in. Let's go... How much can I actually put in there? Apparently a lot. Let's get our spoilage. Oh, is there a different type of fuel in there still? There is. Anyway, we're going to make lots of plates that way. Alright. Alright. That was unbelievably painful. But now that we got started, I like this. But... Okay, chat, if you got any thoughts, comments, put them in the chat. We're going to wrap things up. But, like, let's have a quick discussion. Even though we've got something here that sort of looks like it works, it feels like this might break if it stops going... Well, actually, it wouldn't. If it stops going around in a circle, it'd have everything it needs on the belt. The problem is the nutrients here are going to spoil. But that's not a problem if we can deal with spoilage. Once again, it's starting to back up. So dealing with spoilage is #1 priority. We can turn it into nutrients. 20 into 1. I can't help but feel you can use that to sort of effectively delete it. Like if you keep cycling it through over and over again. But I'll have to think on how that works. And there might be something else in here that helps me do that. But I would say probably not a great start. But hey, we got this done. We need to do the same thing for the iron. So if we can make this system here a little better, we kind of got it. It's very fulfilling when things start to click in Gleba, isn't it? Says Maddie. Maybe. It feels more like I hope I'm going in the right direction and not finding out this is just terrible. I think there might be a way to do this where you use chests instead of belts here. The spoilage to nutrients recipe is very inefficient. You can put it in normal assembling machine and use it for kickstarting. Excess spoilage can otherwise go into a heating tower. Oh, the heating tower. The heating tower. Right, but we would need a heat pipe, which requires concrete and steel. Concrete is made from iron ore, stone bricks, and water. So that's actually possible. A pump. I'm gonna make a quick note for Gleba. I have to make the heating tower next to finish my system, right? Okay, so Gleba. Heating tower. And this stuff will just destroy it, right? I'm hoping. That's the impression I got. Generates heat from chemical fuels. Passes heat to connected heat pipes. Heated areas prevent structures from freezing. Oh, that sounds like something for the other planet, the frozen planet. I don't know if that have any consequences here, but we can put spoilage in it. And it will generate heat which it says is megawatts. That might mean power. Might be smart to use that power independent of this. Like, have this powered by solar and have that stuff on a separate network. But yeah, that sounds like the next step. So once we got the heating tower, then we can destroy the spoilage and maybe refine what's going on down here. Although it kind of looks like that would work. Stuff's on here constantly. It spoils. It goes over there. I don't know if this is slowing anything down, but we've got full seeds. So it kind of looks like it works, and it continuously gives us the copper. It could possibly be scaled by having like one plant here and another one over there. But I think I would look at it as one independent module. And then the way it feeds fuel and copper out here to go into a furnace array, now we can start building a belt and crafting stuff. So I think, yeah. And the heating tower can then produce power for you similar to a nuclear reactor. There we go. Alright. Other thing to work on is jelly nut seed things. I'm assuming they work the same as this, which might be a mistake. So let's have a quick look. So we create nutrients with that one. That's something different altogether. Oh, okay. Maybe it's not the same. Jelly nut produces seed and jelly, so that's the same as that thing. So that goes into a tree. Then what's the jelly used for? I don't see something of equivalence for the jelly. Maybe once you make it, you unlock it. We haven't looked over here in a while. It kind of looks like we're just one step away from this. Craft 100 bioflux. Interesting. Almost the same, but you can't make nutrients from jelly. That's something I did wrong at the beginning. So maybe we just rely on spoilage for nutrients with the jelly stuff, right? It's a slightly different system. But this appears to be self-sustaining, so that's terrific. Now we've learned all the things we need to do for a second system. And we got a layout here as well. I think I might shift this bit of the bottom to the top when I get more landfill. Just have it go across and ping in there, just so its footprint is a little smaller on the lower area. Got to keep picking up that spoilage, right? And now, I guess maybe. No, I was going to critique the rate at which this works, but no. A speed module there or a productivity module might be good. Maybe a mix of both so we get more stuff coming out here. Because it's just kind of occurred to me, this array isn't constantly going. And we're not going to just immediately start scaling this up as far as I can tell. Unless that right there is throttling this. Oh, it is. Oh, okay. This might be a case of just putting a one of these on it. I should probably also start like just having some stuff crafted up en masse a little now. Just get that going. So if I change that one to that. The spoilage just started to back up again. So if it backs up where one of those are, it gets slowed down. So even that might be throttling it now. But we want to get that bacteria out of there a little bit faster, don't we? Yeah, so it stops at 10. So that one there is probably doesn't need to be any faster. It's this one here that I think might benefit from being faster. And now we're starting to see a little more copper on the line. Now that's moving rather consistently, isn't it? And there you go. So now we've made that slightly more efficient. That's really good. And now it looks like we might actually get to use 4 of these. Interesting. We have to wait for it to... Oh no, everything just stopped. Why did it stop? 8 of those. Spoilage should be... Oh, wait, spoilage backed up. I mean, most predictable reason for why that would happen is spoilage backing up. let's get more copper going like that. Yeah, just deal with the heating tower, deal with the spoilage, and we're good here. All right? And then it'll be curious to see how much of this copper backs up on the belt and how many of these we need, but we got it. We got it right there. I'm going to wrap up my stream now. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. That's the wrong end screen. That's also the wrong end screen. That's the correct end screen. Wow. Jeez, only took me a few clicks. Impressive, right? Hope you all enjoyed it and had a good time. I don't know when I'll stream Factorio again. I'm kind of tempted to do a little more on this planet, but we'll see. We'll see. I need to go find someone to raid now, I guess. I want to bounce quick, so massive thanks to everyone for tuning in. I'll just end it here and find someone to raid, all right? Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.